has missiles. Anyway. So what we're going to be doing today is opening this, and I love that it says may include serialized ring card. The chances of that are so infinitesimally small. The bounty on is like $2 million. Yeah, don't buy these trying for that, is my recommendation, just because most of them are at like $420 or something like that, which is crazy. I did not pay that much. I did pay still an exorbitant amount. I got them pre-ordered at a discount, so yeah, that is not something I think most people should do. That's a lottery and lotteries are usually taxes on people who are bad at math. But you know, if you're feeling lucky, I suppose. I'm not going to try and argue you out of it any more than that. Anyway, especially since I bought it to open for you on stream. I'm looking for something that is still supremely rare, but not quite to that extent. I'm hoping maybe I get to open one of the serialized soul rings or whatever it is that they have here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I also really like the realms, what are they? The inserts, the box toppers. So we're gonna see how this goes, and hopefully it will be pretty amazing. I'm looking for some really cool stuff, so for EDH decks as well, so that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. There's a lot of cards that would be fun to open, and it's important to like not get I mean, you just can't get disappointed if you don't open the one of one ring when there are such cool cards in there that are Lord of the Rings themed. So I'm excited to put a bunch of those in decks. So here we are. This is our box. We have this open. Here's the box topper. I'm really excited about this. I love these, the Realms and Relics. So here we go. Some of these are like supremely hard to open. These ones usually, the box toppers are not. But I may have to get the scissors out again for something else. All right, what did we get? Ooh, Shadow Spear, Morgul Knife. Oh, that is epic in foil. That's beautiful. Wow. For now, have the skill in healing. Sorry. Few now have the skill in healing to match such evil weapons, says Strider. I love that they put quotes on these. That's pretty awesome. I am, of course, going to put that in a sleeve. I don't currently have any decks that run Shadow Spear, but I can think of quite a few that would love that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay, sorry. Put that aside. And here we go. Let's grab our first pack out. Now, again, I might have to get... I'm just going to prep the scissors. Sometimes these are... I just cut my nails, too, so, like, getting these open is such a chore sometimes. Oh, got it. Sometimes you can do it if you just go the opposite side. Okay. So, starting here. Haunt of the Dead Marshes. I love that this combos with Gollum really, really well. Don't look at the lights. Sorry. You should not look in when the candles are lit, it says. Don't follow the lights, I think it was. I have no Gollum voice, but my friends can do it. It's so awesome. All right, and Andy Serkis. Okay, anyway. Ents Fury. Relentless Rohirrim. Orcish Medicine. Gwahir. Stern Scolding. This is going to do a lot in various formats. That's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Swamp. Mithril Coat. Cool. Probably going to put this in my Aurelia deck. No, not Aurelia. Kalia. That'll be interesting. Lobelia Sackville Baggins, one of my favorite flavor cards from the set. It's just so perfect. Flash, menace, and when it enters the battlefield, exile target creature card from an opponent's graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn, then create X creature token, so treasure tokens, no, sorry, where X is the exiled card's power. It is so wonderful because she shows up at the end. Sorry. she's just, yeah. Oh, so cool. I'm gonna move those scissors now, sorry, so get that out of the way. Ooh, Eowyn Shield Maiden from the commander. 5/4 first strike. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if another human enter the battlefield under your control this turn, create 2/2/2 red human knight creature tokens with trample and haste. Then if you control 6 or more humans, draw a card. Interesting. In Jeskai. Fascinating. Could be interesting, a humans deck in Jeskai. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, with the non-foil with the ring outline, the alternate art. Looks rather sinister for what Elrond really sort of seems. But the Scry 1, ring tempts you. Aragorn the Uniter, the alternate art. Dominic Meyer did a stunning job with that art. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Neat. All right. Rising of the Day, and this is one of the like full art cards are part of bigger artworks. So this is really interesting. All right, creatures you control have haste. Legendary creatures you control get +1/+0. So Oriflamme effect plus a little bit of for the legendary creatures, and then haste as well. Interesting. There's some decks I think could use that. Limited, not so much. I mean, maybe one of. It's fine. In an aggressive deck. Dunland Crabane. Okay, or Dunland. I'm not actually sure which one that's. Amass Orcs 2 foil. Not so bad. Okay. Barad-dûr, the land. Amassing orcs only if creatures die. But getting value out of that land slot, always nice. Ballistic Boulder! That's what the trebuchet throws, right? Or the like, we'll see what, I forget what it's called now. But the Morgul thing where you have, if you attack with an orc, you get one of these. It's a 1/4 defender. This is so great, the expression on the goblin's face. So this one's got the wind blowing his cheek out. And then this one's just like, sorry. Okay, that's wondrous. Okay, all right. So some cool stuff in there that I'm very excited to sort of build around. Let's see what pack 2 has in store for us. Yeah, we're actually getting these open pretty easily by going first one side and then the other. Not so bad. Escape from Orthanc. And then, you know, maybe the Eagles could have just taken them all the way. But yeah. Knights of Dol Amroth. Cast into the Fire. Cool. Elven Farsight. Gift of Strands. Interesting. There it's very dark on that to some degree. Okay. She gave me 3. Okay, sorry. Anyway, moving along. Stone of Erech. A hate card for graveyards, naturally. Buckland. Yeah, these lands are so epic. Frodo, Sauron's Bane foil. Ooh, Watcher in the Water. Haha. Kraken. Tentacles. Okay. That looks like fun. Subjugate the Hobbits from the commander. Gain control of each non-commander creature with mana value 3 or less. Fascinating. Very flavorful. All right. Gollum, Patient Plotter. Yeah, there we go. And then these two form quite the pair. Quite the pair in limited. Okay. The alternate. Ooh, Deserted Temple. Weathertop. That art is stunning. I do have a an EDH deck that this is already in, the Deserted Temple is in, and this will go perfectly in there, my cozy deck. Nice. Okay. Um, the Balrog, Durin's Bane. I've played with this in limited already. That's pretty fun. I could have won one turn sooner, but I missed something. I forget what it was. But yeah, it was an interesting one. Well, no, it wasn't winning one turn sooner. It was I could have drawn one more card than I did. Because sacrificing this did the same thing as attacking with it at the time. But it's a fun one. The foil version of that Elrond with the ring. Merry Esquire of Rohan from the full art here, foil. Yeah, Boros equipment. Whoa, that card has a little bit of. Or is that just the artwork? That's just the artwork. That's a sword. Okay, sorry. I thought that was like that. Okay. Food token. Looks delicious. And a spirit wielding a sword. All right, now I have to look more closely at this food token and see what I want to eat from it. Is that bacon in there? Or is it something else? There's mushrooms and apples on the left. Tomatoes in the front left. And then, I don't know about... Front right looks like apples and maybe peppers? I don't know. There's a lot of food that I can't quite tell what it is. But if that's bacon, I want some. God, now I really want bacon. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Get the next one out. Come on. You can do it. All right. This one wanted to come too, so we're going to keep that one up here. No, just put that for next. All right. Nope. This one might be with scissors. Nope. We got it. Just go side. All right. Tentacly. Sorry. Okay. Oliphant. Nice. The cyclers are fun and limited. Fix your mana a little bit. Esquire of the King. Surrounded by orcs. I actually got milled out by this once in the early access. That was, yeah. Okay. I had no interaction. I drew no interaction. I had plenty, but I drew none. It was really sad. And it was the difference also of being on the play versus draw, which was interesting. Shelob's Ambush. Old Man Willow. This card seems fun. Sauron's Trickery. Counter target spell and amass orcs 1. The Dead Marshes. Swampy Swamp. Flame of Anor. Okay. 1 and blue and a red. So you can choose 2 if you control a wizard. Okay. Target player draws 2 cards, destroy target artifact, 5 damage to target creature. Not so bad. Okay. Call of the Ring. This is the artwork that's on the front of every collector booster, and the box itself. So it's a very evocative, and the use of color is really cool. The beginning of your upkeep, the ring tempts you. Whenever you choose a creature as the ring bearer, you may pay 2 life if you draw a card. The ring is mine. All right. Taunt from the Rampart. Goad all creatures your opponents control. Until your next turn, those creatures can't block. Fascinating. I could win a game in EDH, especially with Boros decks. All right. Not bad. I think they're trying to make Boros viable. All right. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. I mean, Winota kind of did that. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Okay, the uncommon. Faramir, Prince of Athelion. This card is a house unlimited. Dunland Crebain again. Foil Oliphant, full art. That's really pretty artwork. And the Shire. We've now had 2 lands. The Barad-dûr and the Shire. Cool. And that food. And Tentacly. Making food for the Shire. It's cool. There we go. Ha! Got it. Human soldier. Alright. Stalwarts of Osgiliath. Okay. Limbus! Yep. Easterling Vanguard. Dunedain Blade. Or Dunedain. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing some of these. It's been a while. The bath song. I love it. All right. Shire Sheriff. That was a fun one in the early access. I liked that. The Shire. My food deck was great. Forge anew. I haven't seen this yet. To the battlefield, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. As long as it's your turn, you may activate equip abilities anytime you can cast an instant. As long as it's your turn, okay. You pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate during each of your turns. So this goes in anything with Sigarda's favor or whatever it was. The equipment thing. Okay, I'm building an equipment deck now. I've got that and the Sigarda's an 8 or whatever it is. Sigarda's favor. I forget which one. All right, Mithril Coat, extended art. I'll have to decide whether I want to do the foil or the extended art in the Kalia deck. That'll be interesting. Assemble the Entmoot. Creatures you control have reach. Sacrifice Assemble the Entmoot. Create 3 tapped XX green treefolk creature tokens where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. Put a reach counter on each of them. Fascinating. Oh, I don't know that a life gain deck is really where... I mean, this would be a tokens deck, probably include, but to also have to do life gain theme with it, I'm not sure this has a good place yet, but we'll see. Frodo Baggins. I had played against somebody who had 3 of these the other day. Not okay. In limited. Ooh, Homeward Path. Green Dragon Inn. That's nice. That'll definitely go in one of the decks. Sweet. Yeah. I at last with weary feet will turn toward the lighted inn. Very nice. Last March of the Ents. Full art. 8 mana. The spell can't be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control, then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, that'll be an interesting one. That'll be a very interesting one. Let me know in the comments whether this checks on resolution or cast for the greatest toughness. That's pretty cool. I might find a use for that somewhere. The Grey Havens. Really lovely art. I kind of wish this were the other one that adds mana equal to the, like, legendaries on the battlefield, but, you know, still fun. And then another Flame of Honor. Okay. All right. Cool. Food. Human Soldier. Okay, that food looks delicious. That looks great. Now I'm hungry again. Okay. Next one. Yeah, the trick seems to be on that side, I think. Always. I think I figured it out. We'll see. The Torment of Gollum. This was took Faramir out of my hand once, and I was so pissy about it. Dreadful the Storm. Quarrel's End. Mirkwood Bats. I don't know that this card should have ever been printed. EDH is going to make a mess of this card. Ooh, Reprieve. Also, I don't know that this card should have ever been printed. This is a blue card. Don't make it a white card. We don't need a Remand in white. Peregrine Took. Yeah. Mountains. Oh, the Shire. The regular version. Moria Marauder. Double strike. Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player. A goblin, not just this one. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. So it's in the theme of the, like, the Warren and Instigator, or whatever it was in the original 1 mana goblin that put you can put a goblin from your hand into play. Still themes of that. When you damage something, you get more gobos. Gobbles. So that's cool. How How am I forgetting what it was? Goblin Lackey. That's what it was. Model of Unity. Okay, from the EDH. Whenever players finish voting, you and each opponent who voted for a choice you voted for may scry 2. Add 1 minute of any color. That's cool. Okay. All right. Neat. I don't know that that has a place in any of my decks, but that's pretty cool. Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Yeah. Another Barad-dûr, this time full art. Frodo Baggins. Different art. Mirkwood Bat's foil full art. Probably hanging on to those. Again, I don't think that card should have been printed, but there you are. Gandalf the Grey. That's really pretty in the ring foil. All right. Again, food and orc army. Okay. What else we got? Next. Yeah, I think I figured out the key. It's definitely to go from the opposite side there. All right. Westfold Rider. You should see me struggling to open these on stream the other day. I was like, ah. All right. This is lovely for enabling the draw a second card in limited. Enabling those decks. And War Beast of Gorgoroth I've been impressed with in the limited sealed. It's a little slower. Mirror Guardian. Bill! I'm so happy I have a foil of this. It's Bill the pony and it's so cute. Okay, sorry. I'm going to stop that now, but it is so cute. Long list of the Ents. Very flavorful. Very flavorful. All right. Pretty Island. Aragorn, company leader. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Aragorn, company leader, as your ring bearer, put your choice of a counter from among First Strike, Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink on Aragorn. Whenever you put one or more counters on Aragorn, put one of each of those kinds of counters on up to one other target creature. Sweet. Cool art. Shelob! Spooter deck! Come to mama! Yes, okay, sorry. That one's going to be made into a deck somewhere. Lasarnak Captain. First strike 3/1 from the commander. Whenever it or another human enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. At the beginning of upkeep, create a... Oh, whoa. That seems good. Yeah, it's a tiny little thing that poops out tokens. That seems good. And tapping is also really nice. That's sweet. Okay. Legolas, counter of kills. This card can get out of hand and limited. Samwise Gamgee, the ring version. Nice. Nasty End again. Many Partings. The art on that is stunning. Basic land, get a food token. Common. There's a Lobelia Sackville Baggins from the bigger, the full art from the big thing there. And this is going to be the fireworks thing that Gandalf has, the dragon. That's cool. Food and orc army. Okay. Okay, so it's this side. If you start tearing from that side, you're good. Yeah. Ah ha ha ha. She learns. She can be taught. Okay. Lembas bread. Yes. Glorious Gale. Stalwarts of Osgiliath again. Swarming of Moria. The treasure token was key in the decks. Friendly Rivalry. I messed up with this card once. I thought I had a treasure token in play. I didn't mess up on the card. I messed up on the ward on Sauron. Wait, no. Witch King, right? It was Witch King, I think. It was the 5-mana one. And I thought I had a treasure token in play to pay the ward, but it was a food token! And I'm sad. But yeah, anyway. But this is a great card for removal and limited. Celeborn the Wise. That's a nice one for the Scry deck. Mountain. Okay, this is not an okay card in limited. Not okay at all. Opponent must remove it or they're just so dead. Target creature you control, another target creature, not itself, right? But gains protection from the card type of your choice until end of turn. Not okay. Not okay at all. All right. Sharky. Shocky. Tyrant of the Shire. Best, I think, in Commander. Activated abilities of lands your opponents control can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Has all activated abilities of lands your opponents control except mana abilities. And mana of any type can be spent to activate its abilities. So it's fun if they have Shire out and you can make foods instead, but yeah. Bilbo's Ring. This one I haven't seen. As long as your turn, equipped creature has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Equip halfling 1, equip 4. Wow. Also very flavorful. The art is stunning. That's Randy Galagos. Okay, good. Yeah, I like it. Has to be your turn, of course, for the hexproof and can't be blocked. The hexproof is the thing there. All right. Attacks alone. That's going to be interesting. See if I can find a place for that. Gimli counter of kills. That's a fun one. Again, Dominic Myers nailing the artwork on a lot of these. It's so cool. Mines of Moria, the next land there. That is probably going to find a home in lots of EDH decks. Another Lobelia Sackville Baggins. She loves us today. All right. Foil Bilbo, retired burglar. Galadriel, Elven Queen. Very nice. So from the commander. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if another elf entered the battlefield under your control this turn, starting with you, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance. If Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts you. Then you put a +1/+1 counter on your ring bearer. If Guidance gets more votes or the vote is tied, draw a card. God, that artwork is really just crazy. Beautiful. And then a food and another ballistic. I can't look at that card without laughing. That's great. All right. Tolkien, Sesame. So prep. And then, okay, this one's, there we go. Haha. All right, here we go. The Black Breath. Use that to good effect. There's a lot of 1 toughness in this. Many partings. Improvised Club. That's a fun one. Snarling Warg. Theoden, King of Rohan. Nice. Again, that's gonna find a home somewhere. It's a really fun one for the human deck. I've got to build a human deck. Clearly, I haven't done it yet. Got a lot of other decks that include themes of creature types, of course, but this one's gonna be interesting. I don't know what colors I'm going to do. Boros is definitely an option. I don't want to run Winota as the commander, but maybe I run that Aowen. That'll be an interesting one. Okay, anyway. Foray of Orcs. Yarg. Rohan. Okay. Ooh, Legolas, Master Archer. That is beautiful art. Let me move this. Maybe that's what's causing it to be a little darker. But yeah, wow. Very much wow. I'm not sure that this belongs in my +1/+1 counter deck because I don't do a lot of targeting of anything really. I just make my things bigger. So we'll see. I'll find somewhere for it. Rangers of Athelion. You can control vote to 1 target creature with lesser power for as long as you control rangers, and then the ring tempts you. It's a fun one. I haven't played with it yet. I haven't seen it played, so it could be fun. Farmer Cotton from the EDH. When it enters the battlefield, create X11 white halfling creature tokens and X food tokens. Oh, that sounds fun. I might actually want that in my tokens deck. My wrist deck. We'll see. We'll see. Meriadoc Brandybuck. Because that's actually... Is that just better than... I think that... I mean, despite the green extra 1 cost, it might be better than the Wastes one. We'll see. We'll see. I've got to reevaluate all my X spells on that then. Meriadoc Brandybuck. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. That artwork looks classic. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I think I like this for, yeah, definitely a humans deck. I would put this in there because just in the EDH because I do like the sacrificed indestructible stuff. That's pretty nice. And the fact that you can get the ring tempts you, and then you're gonna have a lot of tokens that'll get through. That's nice. Aragorn Company Leader. This is my least favorite of this set's Aragorn arts. There are so many good ones. We just opened one the other there, and the Aragorn Uniter and the other ones. I just like them so much better than this one for whatever reason. This one doesn't send me. Yeah, the one where he's boat. But yeah, this. Sorry, Colin. Yeah. The hand is the wrong size, and it's not holding the sword correctly for the anatomy. I know not all things have to be, you know, physically realism and so on and so forth, but I mean, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of that particular artwork. Anyway, Voracious Fell Beast. There it is. Seems like a fun one in limited. A little slow, but there we are. Oh, Smeargle! Helpful Guide. I love this card. I think this is very good in limited, and I think it might be fun in constructed as well. I might find a way to make that happen. Like, it might go in Marin, actually. We'll see. Food and Orc Army. Okay. Let me know what your favorite Aragorn art is in this. I rather love the artwork of Anduril, Flame of the West. And the obviously the one that we opened was great. The earlier one. And then I love the Aragorn and Arwen wed, and yeah, there's so many good Aragorn artworks. So that one is my least favorite of them. All right, but let me know your favorite. Breaking of the Fellowship, Enraged Warn, Nasty End. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. Entdrot Basin. I love the little wisps. Stew the Codies! Spoiled beautiful meat. Yeah. Swamp. Ooh, Horn of the Mark. This did so much work for me in limited. That was really nice. So much card advantage. This thing is sweet. Definitely finding its way into a deck, this horn. Born Upon a Wind. Nice. Even that Aragorn is better. Sorry. I'll get off of it. Sorry. Cast as though it has flash. Draw a card. Grey Host Reinforcements from the EDH. Flying Ward 3/1/1. When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. That's going to be a useful effect in white. Put a number of +1/+1 counters on Grey Host Reinforcements equal to the number of creature cards exiled this way. That's nice. And Ward 3, nice. I hope they haven't forgotten how to fight. They come a little late, but they come eventually. To fight for you, the king. Okay. I hold your oaths fulfilled. Peregrine Took. I don't understand this artwork either. I don't understand what's happening there. Like, what is he cradling to his stomach? Why is he hunched over? I don't get it. This one I don't understand. Somebody explain this artwork to me. I'm not getting it, and I'm sure I'm just missing something. There's Pippin, guard of the Citadel. Nice. Very nice. Mirkwood bats. Wizard's rock. Yeah, the Wizard's rocket's there. That's the other part, and the lobelia's to the left of this in this giant artwork. Sting, the glinting dagger. I did play against this. It's a good one. In limited. I don't know that this belongs anywhere else. Unless you really need to untap the creature, I guess. For free. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Food and human soldier. Okay. 3 more. This is the first of those 3. Maybe do this first. And then okay, now we've hit one that my trick doesn't work for. Okay. And there's where we get out the scissors. Sometimes they're just really well sealed here. Okay. Oh, that treasure's awesome. In foil. That's stunning. Okay, that's birdie. So, Swarming of Moria. Bombadil's Song. I'm not going to sing that. You're welcome. Troll of Khazad Dûm. Greyhaven's Navigator. Legolas Counter of Kills, again, the other art. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. Mirkwood, here we go. Ooh, Radagast the Brown. So this is best not in a deck that has, you know, a creature type theme. So this would be a very, very interesting one to build around. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna find a use for that. And it's such pretty artwork. Isildur's Faithful Strike. Remove that ring and some fingers along with it. It's a cool one. Legendary instant. Nice. Haldir, Lorien Lieutenant. Ah, Haldir Kitten, where are you? He'll drop by again. So X and a green. He does not die in the books. So that's why I named Hal. Anyway, Haldir, Lorien Lieutenant, enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Vigilance. 5 and a green. Until end of turn, other elves you control gain vigilance and get +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Haldir. Nice. Very nice. All right. Oh, a Nazgul. Nice. I want all 9 artworks for this. I might put them up on display. That would be really cool. That's pretty neat. Okay. The Shire again. Okay. We've had multiples of those. Oh, Rosie Cotton. Such a house in limited. Probably going to be an absolutely nutty house in Commander decks. I like this artwork. Knights of Dol Amroth. The artwork is so stunning. I wish this were on a card I could play in an EDH deck. I'm so sad about it. I mean, like, it's just so stunning. Sorry. Elrond, Master of Healing. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter it becomes a target of spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. I don't have a lot of scrying in my +1/+1 counter deck, so I don't know that this goes in anywhere. But we will, unless I build something new around it. But yeah, that treasure token is really cool. Okay. Alright, 2 more. Number 1. Yeah, trick worked. Okay. Errand Rider of Gondor. I like this one for limited. Bag End Porter. I have not gotten to play with this one yet, and I haven't seen it played. It showed up a little less in the quick draft that we were doing. Less frequently. Protector of Gondor was fun with Rosie. Pelargir Survivor. Ramping for instants and sorceries. And a mill. Okay. Book of Mazarbul. Yeah, this one I used to great effect with the signpost uncommon. That was really neat. It was the 2 mana signpost, not the 4 mana. That was pretty fun. And this card is so good with Rosie. I had so much fun with this. And it's just a good card with anything that has the, the die, if a creature died under your control, so like Golem and stuff like that. The rare Golem. Plains. Oh, Sauron, the Dark Lord. It's hard to get rid of. Sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. For ward, whenever an opponent casts a spell, amass Orcs 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. Seems good. I'll build something with that. Fall of Care Andros. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, amass Orcs X, where X is that excess damage. You can pay 8 to deal 7 damage to target creature. I wonder if this can go in a what's the Kaldheim red god? I'm a mess. It starts with a T. But that could go in that deck. That's an interesting one. Erestor of the Council from the Commander. Whenever players finish voting, each opponent who voted for a choice you voted for creates a treasure token. Use scry X, where X is the number of opponents who voted for a choice you didn't vote for. Draw a card. A lot of voting. We like voting. Elrond. Lord of Rivendell again. This is the one. Oh, wait, it was Sauron. It's the Sauron the Necromancer. It's not the Witch King that I was thinking of. There's the 5 mana one. That was the one that I messed up with the fight spell. Because it had ward 1. Because I think it was equipped with something. But yeah. It's fascinating. Or it was the ring. No, it wasn't the ring bearer. I don't remember why it had ward 1, but it did at the time. All right. Necromancer. Quick Beam. Upstart Ent. The uncommon there. Foil Faramir Field Commander. Yeah, that one goes well with Denethor too. Now, Foil Storm of Saruman. Ward 3. Whenever you cast your second spell, you try and copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. You may choose new targets for the copy. It's an interesting one. Foil's gorgeous. And then a food and human soldier token. I'm sad to say this, but I do not believe that any human soldier token art will ever reach the pinnacle that was Magali Villeneuve's human soldier token. For me. For me. That's the height. That's the be all and end all. So. Here we go. I'm just so glad we have that access to that token. It's so gorgeous. All right, Mordor Muster. Eagles of the North. Yay, Plain Cycling. Island Cycling for Lorien Revealed. Shire Terrace. Faramir Field Commander. Rising of the Day again. Island. There's that Moria Marauder. I feel like Warren Instigator is still better. But again, if you have no hand, this is going to be better. But like for the 2 mana, the 1/1 double strike, and then the Warren does the, put a goblin from your hand to play. And that's twice. So I don't know. This one's an interesting one. Let me know your comment. You could have both. I mean, ¿por qué no las dos, right? And that was the most awful, Spanish accent ever. You're welcome. I was taught French, so and I learned Japanese too. So, not gonna sound good. Gonna sound ho probably because the French was for longer. The ring goes south. The ring tempts you, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Put those land cards on the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This would be so good in like a legendary landfall deck. But it might also just be good, period. I'm not sure. And anything that has a high, quotient of legendaries. Doesn't have to be landfall. Because it's any land, it's not basic land, so it's going to be interesting. Mary, Warden of Isengard. So that's EDH. Partner with Pippin, Warden of Isengard, okay. Thematic. Whenever one or more artifacts enter the battlefield under control, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay, but it's a white-green artifact deck. That's... for food, that's good. Yeah, so this is the food deck. Okay, got it. I understand now. And that would make sense because, haha. Look, it's food. And food. And food. Okay, sorry. Faramir, Field Commander. We have, multiples of those in this pack. Yeah, Dominic Meyer, crushing it. Dol Amroth, Minamo School at Water's Edge. That's really pretty. That's so gorgeous. I can't wait to put that in a deck. Okay. Really nice. Pippin's Bravery. Foil Prince Imrahil the Fair. Full art. Really gorgeous art. Oh, and an Orcish Bowmaster's foil full art. That is pricey. Such a good card. I really hope it doesn't get banned like right away. All right. Anyway, food and Orcish army, and that's the end of that box. A very, very nice time opening. And let me know what you were most hoping to open in your boxes, and your favorite card that I opened, because I have some favorites, but I'm really interested to hear what you liked best out of this. Maybe I'll do a giveaway at some point for it. That'll be really cool. We'll see. But yes, hope you have the most wonderful, absolutely amazing time opening Lord of the Rings and playing with Lord of the Rings cards. This just looks like, I mean, it's going to be really fun for Limited, and I think it's going to be great for EDH. So let me know your experiences. Even if they don't relate at all to opening stuff, I'm very glad to hear them. So if you like this, subscribe. I do have one more box. So let me know if you want me to open another box for YouTube. One more collector's box. I also have some pre-release ones that we can open and have some fun. I have two more, I think. But yeah, so let me know. Have the most amazing time, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers!